What's up, guys? Welcome to a whole new episode of Toy Addicts Anonymous. This is a Toy Addicts Anonymous Friday version, short version. It's gonna be just insane
Unexpected version,
because of the
instant
news
version.
that we have. And sorry, I did a live just recently, but man, the audio was bad because I didn't connect my mic. And Obi Juan Chingones, thank you, my friend, for letting me know. But you know what? JP was with bad reception. It was a total mess, a total chaos. So we're gonna do this again with the same surprise face that I have right now for for what we have to announce. And man, I'm so excited, JP. We talk about this. I mean, I have no words. I believe this is like such great news. Man, it's just, let me just show you guys what we're talking about. And we're talking about this right here. And it's the new Mondo 200X 112 Tila. Tell
Yes,
me about
sir.
it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we had a discussion about this like a few weeks ago. We're like, it's got to be Tila,
It's
because
so weird that we were talking about this thing and we were like, oh, the only thing that makes sense is to have Tila in the roadster of the Wave 3, right?
yeah. The interesting part about this, I have to say, is that there is it's a very compact reveal. I mean, it's awesome that we're seeing that it's going to come with Orko, the base, but we're not seeing alternate hands. We're not seeing alternate heads, which is something that Mondo usually shows you. So now it's going to be like, a guessing game. What kind of alternate heads do you think we're going to see with her?
Well, this phase right here is really, I would say, serious about, like, not serious. I mean, it's kind of like a regular face that you will put when you're like walking on Eternia.
Yeah.
But I will say we need an angry face for her,
Mhm.
like not screaming, but maybe like a grinding teeth face. And some out, of course, we need some alternate hands. Um, Weapons. I will say, man, I would love to have Tila with a blaster. To be honest with you, like have her with just to give her something else.
Mhm.
Because remember, she is pretty much the second in command, or she's the captain, or no? The captain is man at arms, right?
Yeah.
Of the Eternian army. So she's the second in command. So we need somebody that has tons of weapons, right? And she's an expert. She's the one who trains Prince Adam in combat and stuff. So, I mean, I will say she looks fantastic. I guess because maybe of the rush of the moment for New York Comic Con, we didn't get all the accessories that are included with this action figure. I mean, because if you've seen the render, we have just relaxed hands there. We don't have holding weapon hands.
Correct. Yeah, that's what's interesting. It seems like I don't know what was the reasoning behind it, but usually when we see concept art, we see like the whole control sheet. You see Tila from the front, Tila from the side, Tila from the back, all the heads, all the hands. Like even with Merman, you see with Merman, we're seeing the alternate heads. So I know for sure there's got to be alternate heads with Tila. You know.
Yeah, I mean, my guess is like, because if you've seen Merman also doesn't come with alternate hands. Let's say hello to J Mag. What's up, J Mag? I will assume lack of accessories due to getting Orko.
No.
Uh, well,
No, because Oracle's not an action figure. He's kind of based. He's like a little pet, kind of like what they've been doing with the 1/6.
it's like
So
an accessory. I believe
yeah,
Orko is going to be part of the time edition, probably.
yeah, for sure. The base and Orco is always going to be timed edition. Probably one of the heads that comes with Tila. You know what they might do is snake Tila. and that will be the exclusive timed edition portrait.
But do we have Snake Tila on the 2000X line?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. We had
Okay.
both Goddess and Snake Tila.
Okay. Okay. So then that makes sense. Like, I believe we may have some alternate heads. Man,
Well,
I'll-
remember, 2000X is
keep on.
the non-negotiable, where they have to. It has to be something that was in the cartoon, but it doesn't matter if they made a toy of it or not. Because remember, Hector mentioned that they want to do a lot of characters that were never done as toys that were on the cartoon.
Yeah, but so far as I understand, sorry,
Mhm.
so far as I understand, they're not allowed to do any of those characters.
Mm, No, when we talked to Tommy, I could have sworn
I,
what I understood
no,
was
no, I believe because I'm gonna tell you this. I talked to Tommy about Jitsu.
yeah, but Jitsu wasn't in the cartoon. See what I'm saying? What I'm talking about is Snake Tila. That happens in the cartoon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so I totally misunderstood. It's
Right.
just like everything that is on the cartoon is allowed to made by Mondo.
Correct. Correct.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. We agree with that. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. But I mean, I would say from the company perspective, I will say if we have Snake Tila, you don't think it will be like a missed opportunity to make another action figure and sell another action figure?
I mean, it could definitely be another exclusive. I don't know if people would go for a Snake Tila variant. Um, a goddess for sure. I don't know about a Snake Tila variant, but since goddess is green, maybe that's the one that they would give the alternate Snake Tila head, on. So probably what we'll get is maybe a Four Horsemen homage head and some alternate expressions. I would
Yeah,
like to see, how they did with the 1/6, where they gave her one of the heads where her ponytail was like in the
yeah,
air.
yeah.
I hope they do that.
So yeah, I mean, and my question is like, how they're gonna man? Like the best on Tila is it will be all soft goods, like spandex type of soft goods. That's a
Mm,
good question.
yeah, that's a good question. I mean, this is concept art, so there might be a cut under the rib cage. So maybe the vest is separated in two pieces so that she has, that range of motion. Because sometimes, the concept art doesn't show all the articulation breaks. It's something that the sculptor and the engineering team do afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, but so far she looks fantastic, man. That
Yeah,
Orco look awesome, dude.
for sure. No, Emiliano is always, knocking it out of the park with his designs, and this was the surprise for me. Honestly, is Orko. I kind of expected Tila, but I did not expect them to throw Orko in there. So that's really cool.
Well, that opens the box to now if we have a female character or a small character, we may get an extra bonus character there, like a small character there. So let's say if we have Eveline, we may have just like a little. Right now I
A
have
screech,
nothing.
screech.
Oh, yeah, maybe or something like that to have from the cartoon from the 2000X cartoon.
Yeah,
So it makes sense, like if we get Queen Marlena, maybe we get
Cringer.
something. Yeah, exactly, something else. Like it makes more sense. Or maybe Prince Adam can come with Cringer.
That would work better. But I tell you this, because Prince Adam is a skinny dude in the 2000X cartoons, um, I would like the Cringer to be more like a two pack, where the Cringer is more articulated. I wouldn't want like a little mini statue, because Adam would be so small that it wouldn't justify the $100 markup. If Cringer is just like a little statue.
You say Cringer to have at least 10 points of articulation.
Yeah, I would say give him fully articulated legs and a neck, maybe a ball socket neck, and a turning. What I would love to do with Cringer is be able to put him on his hind legs. You know what I mean? So he has his paws down on his hind legs. Maybe give him an extra pair of legs so he could be standing. You know how they did with Janine from Ghostbusters? They gave her an
Correct.
extra pair of legs so she sits down to do her nails or whatever, and then regular legs. Maybe they could do something like that. It's probably cheaper for them. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And it makes sense because the fact that we're having like a $100 figure, 105, 110. I mean, regular He-Man was $95, I believe. With the surcharge, was 15 or $14 more. We're talking about $110 per figure. And it makes more sense to have a better articulated Cringer.
Yeah, for sure. Because just because Prince Adam in the cartoon is he's skinny, he's like a teenage boy. So it's gonna be a little, it's a lot less plastic, and it makes a lot more sense to pair him maybe with either a fully articulated Oracle or a Cringer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we have Mattel already beat a very, very good Cringer on the Origins one.
Yeah, that was a good figure. It was.
That's a really, really good figure, and I believe is something that maybe Mondo can pull, not at that level of articulation, because I think that one it was like super articulated, but something similar, like that they can pull something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But man, I mean, now the question is this: what we think about Wave 4? That's the parlay.
Well, who's on your short list? I mean, I would think that probably the next villain would either be Beastman or Triclops.
Okay, so we agree with something. I was talking about Triclops. I will say Triclops is the one that I'm like more excited about. I will say, like, I believe he will be probably the next one, the next villain.
Yeah, I think they'll make us wait for a 2000X Beastman simply because they did such an awesome Beastman already in 1/6 that they probably don't want to compete internally with their own stuff. So maybe wait a little bit until after the Beastman has like sold out and it's no longer available to them come out with a 1/12 scale. Even though it's a different scale, like you could still have your giant Beastman and have, the 6-inch one, but I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it would be really cool at some point if Mondo would do kind of like a poll or a survey to see, what the next figure is. To have the customers pick it. You know what I mean?
If we're talking about the two figures that I was like really, really like villain wise, I believe makes sense. Like make or now that we have Tila, maybe to pull an Evelyn for Wave 4. Who knows?
Evelyn. So have two females right out the bat at the beginning.
I believe so. It makes sense, like to have Evelyn and maybe a good. I'm on the good guy. I believe, and this is my prediction. I believe is gonna be Mechanic. I don't know why.
No. For me, Mechanic has always been like the least exciting character. He's just kind of
not because I love the character. Just to make it clear.
Yeah.
It's because I don't know. I have the feeling they're gonna pull a Mechanic.
I mean,
They
If
already
somebody's gonna make it cool, it's gonna be Mondo, man. Like it's gonna be badass, the effects and stuff. But
yeah.
I
It,
would rather have something like um Stratos or Buzz Off.
Stratos or Basov.
And Buzz Off coming off the hype of the 1.6, which seems to be like one of the most amazing 1.6 Motus that they've done. Um, it would be awesome for them to bring him into the 6-inch line to give people like another opportunity at that character. And then imagine his base. It would be like kind of like a beehive kind of thing, and um, he would have the translucent wings, and they could probably sneak in one of those heads from the 1.6 scale figure, you know. Um, but who knows, man? Like, I would say, like for the villains, Triclops is very possible. They're doing it in 1.6 now, but Triclops or Trapjaw.
Triclops or well, my predictions is for a good guy, I will say Mechanic. I stick with Mechanic, and for a bad guy, I'm sticking with Triclops. Those two are my prediction. If it's something that I really like, and my favorite will be Count Marceau as a villain, but I know he's gonna be down the road, not right now. And let's show people so awesome, man, like this Skeletor from the 2000s. This is from Toy Art, right?
Correct. Yeah. Toy Arc, they always take amazing pictures. Um, they covered the show really good. We got for the first time a look at Man at Arms fully painted, which looks incredible. And Skeletor right behind He-Man there.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow, that Skeletor, man, that Skeletor is sick, man.
The details on the like his staff, his Havoc staff. I love how they did it, like where it's like more realistic bone looking on the Havoc staff. And then let's see, that Man at Arms looks
Man
insane.
at Arms looks incredible.
Let's see. With another picture of here's a picture of his torso area. So you can see the V cut, that V
Yeah,
cut. Because in the cartoons it's very stylized where
yeah.
he has like a very narrow waist and he's got that V cut. But look at the details on the belt, man.
Yeah, it's incredible, dude. It's incredible.
Now this one was sculpted by Tommy, right?
Yeah, that's Tommy. And can I see the Havoc staff?
Yeah, let me pull it
You
up.
have a picture there with the Havoc staff right there. Wow.
Trying to move it down a little
Yeah,
bit.
it looks incredible. I'm really curious about the He-Man. I want to see how He-Man looks next to that Skeletor, to be honest, because they're like two different sculptures.
Let's see.
I just pull that image on He-Man, that one, the one that is in like next to that one,
This one?
the one, that one, yeah. Let's see. Well, He-Man looks really, really cool too, man, compared to Skeletor.
Yeah, it's a completely different body for sure.
Yeah, because I was curious if they're like using the same body. I want to see the lats on He-Man and see if they look similar to the Skeletor ones.
It's hard to get the lats because he has the straps from his harness covering it. But let me see.
We don't have nothing like kind of like sideways on He-Man.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's different. It's a different sculpt, looks like.
Yeah, no, it's a completely different sculpt, different type of physiology. Like, Skeletor is more top heavy and very, very skinny.
Yeah, He-Man is
Skeletor has more like a swimmer's build, where
yeah.
it's like a really big back, wide big back and chest, and then like a really narrow waist.
Yeah,
He-Man is more bulky all around.
Yeah, He-Man is a big boy.
Let me see.
Man.
Those details, dude.
Yeah, man, it looks incredible. They just feel it. I think you have another image around there. That one where the shield, like when they show the shield.
This one?
And that one, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at the details on that shield.
Even the back is insanely detailed.
Man, they just insane.
That's they don't cut any corners, man. That's why people are like, why are these figures so expensive? That's why, you know.
Put that skeleton there.
Yeah, you can see narrow.
Yeah, it's narrow, and the bicep. You see the bicep on Skeletor looks different.
Yeah, it's more straight. It's more muscle cut. It's not as bulky.
Yeah, can I see the shoulders on He-Man? Again, go back to He-Man to see the shoulder right there. See, He-Man is more rounded.
Yeah. Yeah, the Skeletor is more like a cut, like really cut definition. Let me see trying to see more details here. The Man-at-Arms, bro.
Let me see the Man-at-Arms. Oh, yeah, he looks incredible.
I don't know what it is, man, but that combination of the blue, the yellow, orange, and the green, it works. It looks so freaking good, man.
It works perfectly. So yeah, I mean, man, such a great line. I'm more than excited that we're having this. Man, Mondo is, like you said, they're not cutting corners on this. They're giving us such a great toy line, and now with these new releases of Tila and Merman, it's like, wow. So they're going strong with this line, and that's what I like. I want a toy line that I can collect everything from that toy line, like not like other brands that they always stay like half-ass with the toy lines. Like, like we have so many times, you can tell that by Thundercats. How many times Thundercats didn't start and never finish till Super 7 took the line.
Yeah.
It was frustrating.
Yeah, too many times. And then, right now, a lot of people are complaining. They keep coming out with new versions of Lion-O, but they keep getting it wrong. They keep messing up the paint. They keep messing up the deco. It's just like, I don't get it. How many times are you going to make a mistake,
Well, I don't know. I think they're dropping the ball pretty much. And I don't know. Super 7 is so inconsistent sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the time. But it is the nature of the beast. Like you said, that they have the license. They're the only ones who have the license. So you need to stick what you have, right?
Yeah, they're taking advantage that, it's kind of a monopoly right now. Nobody else is producing Thundercats. It would be really interesting if one of these third-party companies, they're going after everything without licenses. I would love to see like a Fury Toys or one of these companies just out of the blue just start making Thundercats and call them like Space Cats.
Yeah, talking about that, I don't know if you checked the Instagram of 5K Toys, and they were talking about these third-party companies from China, right? Mm-hmm. And apparently, the consent is like after Wonderfest, you saw the amount of new companies coming out, right, from China, and the reason is because of all the tariffs and situations and stuff like that. Like a lot of United States and outside companies from China, they're like stop production in China and all the stuff, right? So they're kind of like in a pause. So Chinese companies said, you know what, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep doing action figures by ourselves. We don't need anybody else to tell us what to do if we can do it, right? So that's going to be a really interesting scenario now from now on, because the Chinese companies are coming hard with all these IPs, and like you said, they don't need to pay royalties for anything,
No.
and they don't care. So
There is one company that had, and I'm not too familiar with the property, but it's Heroes of Might and Magic. They got the actual license, and they look amazing. They're the ones that had like that guy that's like an angel, and then they had a wizard, and they have this creature with claws.
Some of them have license, like Gong Studios. Gong Studios have the license for DC, right? But I believe they're kind of like cutting the intermediate guy from the United States, and they're doing everything directly with the IP owners. So that's gonna be a really interesting scenario from now on. Like you said, like we're gonna have more of those companies making toys that we want without any limitations, and going all out with articulation, sculpting, paint apps, everything. So it's gonna be a really, really, really fun situation to watch, and to keep the eye from that perspective.
Yeah, for sure. Very interesting.
But yeah, man. Hey, I gotta go.
It's the weekend, baby. You gotta go get some rest and relax, man.
Guys, have a great, awesome weekend. Please, man, take care of yourself. That's more important.
Hey,
Mental health.
before you go, Carlos,
Tell me,
you're getting that Apocalypse, right? Dude, that thing is amazing.
man. I'm so 120.
Dude, but you see all the shit it comes with, though? It's like a HasLab. It's like a mini HasLab. You know
It's
what
beautiful.
I mean?
It's beautiful. And they just announced, if you go into my Instagram, they just announced the new his tank, the Arctic his tank.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be also made to order.
Yeah, it looks like HasLabs are done for Legends, and we're just gonna be getting this new made to order model.
I think what's happened right now is like they have already the molds for the his tank. So what they're gonna do, as far as I understand, is no lighting, no effects or anything like that. It's gonna come with just one action figure. And they already have the mold, so they already covered that expense with the HasLab. So I believe this figure, I don't know how much is gonna be that vehicle. I was guessing $200 maybe.
Maybe, but with Apocalypse, it's a brand new sculpt, man. Like
Apocalypse is beautiful. It's beautiful, and I may get it. I may get him. I got a Juggernaut, and it looks fantastic. I can't imagine
that Juggernaut, dude.
I can't imagine a 12-inch Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's gonna and all the effects, the accessories. Like, we'll definitely talk about that next time. But I had to bring that up because that was like a wow thing for me.
It is. It is wild. You like X-Men,
yeah.
So that's a great action figure, man. That's a great display for your action figure shelf.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks fantastic, and it photographed fantastic. At the pictures that I saw, I was like, damn, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey, have a great weekend, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us.
All the chat. Thank you so much, guys. You are awesome. And always stay safe. Enjoy life. Life is too short to waste time in bad things, bad thoughts, and just drama. Just enjoy your life. Be with your family, with your friends, and that's it. So, talk to you later, guys. Till the next episode of Addicts Anonymous.
Stay addicted.
Take care, my friend. See you.